Hey everybody, my name is Aceface. Welcome back to the T0 to T6 Abyss series. We're here in the T5 Abyss. Let's get those extraction nodes. Let's get those extraction nodes and get this show on the roll. Ooh, we've got attacking now, that's nice. Allows us to get closer to these extraction nodes faster. Let's see, we should have started sniping already these Lucid escorts on the way here, but it's okay. You know, you can afford to forget it sometimes. There we go. Oh, we're not able to get that last hit in. That's a bit annoying. Let's go and use the conflagration here. Thank you very much. And the drones can help us a little bit there. Let's go there. Great. Okay. Almost did that extraction node at the top. Let's see if we can get some Scorch here. So we can just chip away at the DPS. That's good. Now we go down. And just do a little bit of a shot here. And go in. It's a long time since I did the Abyss, it feels like, in the T0 to T6 Abyss series. It's just really amazing what I've been able to achieve here. So much progress we've made. It does actually feel like it was a long time ago. Sometimes, some aspects in life I feel like, okay, it doesn't feel like it was such a long time ago when it actually was a long time ago, but it was actually quite a long time ago, relatively speaking, since we were and started out the Abyss in the Punisher. But it's really cool to see where we came from. It was the beginning of 2022 where we started this whole project. Let's launch the MTU here. It's unfortunate when you encounter the Lucid Deepwatcher waves. There's a lot of DPS required to destroy these guys. Did we lose a bunch of drones? Oh, they're all damaged so hard. We might have lost a bunch of drones because, yeah. I was not really paying attention. I was more thinking about the extraction nodes, but we might have lost drones to a speed cloud, perhaps. It could be something that's happened. Could also be a default multisuppressor, but I don't think so. The medium ones are usually quite generous. They take a long time to kill the drones compared to the short range ones. Those guys will absolutely wreck our drones. Come on now, have we got minus 70%? Yeah, nice. Minus 70% is great. A lot more DPS is going to be done to these guys. Look at that, all their missiles accumulate when you stay still. They just circulate us otherwise. But it's okay, I've got so much tack, it doesn't matter. Let's get a bit closer here, we're drifting away slightly. Oh, we're out of module. Come on now. Great. And now we go for this one here. Oh, unfortunately it's pulling in an empty wreck, you can see here. We even looted the buy active cache, so basically it's pulling in everything apart from the one wreck that has something in. But it's coming in soon, you can see that. You can keep a range of like 2.5k, something like that. Alright, come on now. Keep a range there. Okay, let's open that MTU. Return the drones. And grab these components in here. This Packrat MTU is a nice addition. I mean, it does cost a bit extra. Ooh, 5 million from an extraction node. But the extra cost I think is worth it. In the long run, the increased tractor speed of 25% is really great. I would have loved to have the Consortium MTU. That would be great because I think 2k a second. Really fast pull times. Next room. Okay, we've got here Vedmax, all this good stuff. Let's send some drones here to their death. Medium range deviant multisuppressor, okay. Lots of starvers. It can be a little bit dangerous. But they'll probably be alright. Web them a little bit there. And you get the drones back here to assist us ever so slightly. Do we have any ghostings? Because they can cause problems with the tracking. No, we don't. That's good. Oh, let's return those drones because there's a lot of default multisuppressor pressure over here. We might want to soon switch over to the drones to be able to take out the extraction nodes though. Have we got any webbers? No webbers, that's great. Try to get a little bit close to this guy. Oh, never mind. Let's go to the extractioner. Good. And then we go for this harrowing Vedmak. We get a very nice DPS when we get the web on them. And the Vedmaks, they sometimes confuse me. These guys are confusing sometimes. Sometimes the Vedmaks like to orbit just outside our web range, 15-16 kilometers. Our web range is 14 kilometers. And then sometimes you have them like this, they're orbiting at 10-12 kilometers. And then sometimes you have those other ones that are orbiting like 3 kilometers, like point blank range. I don't really understand what they're thinking sometimes. I can understand that the starvers, they want to be a little bit closer because it improves the efficiency of their newts the closer they are. But otherwise, it seems a bit random sometimes. These guys orbit at different distances all the time. Okay, good. Let's go there. Wreck this starving Dama here. Now it's just Damavix left, so all the significant DPS are gone. It's great. And also a great thing about us destroying the Vedmaks first is that we're removing the remote reps. They've got medium remote armor repairs on those Vedmaks, so it's just great. You're able to just knock them out. So there's going to be significantly less remote reps to these Damas here and the rogue drones. Just a win-win situation. Go to the transfer conduit there. Our drones seem to be taking a beating. Let's recall them. Get the Packrat MTU out. It's nice having DV automatic suppressors. Like, look at that. Almost all the drones are almost destroyed, and you can even hear explosions of them destroying. Always good to utilize that DV automatic suppressor when you can. It's annoying for your own drones, but when you're facing rogue drones, it's a good situation. We might be wasting a bit of time here with the MTU, actually. So we'll see. The T0 to T6 Abyss series is going good. It's going good. We have a lot of ISK in the station. Next item I would like to buy is that other multi-spectrum energized membrane. Would be good to have, so we just have some nice extra tank. And I'm wondering if we could perhaps soon come to the point where we can alter our fit slightly, that we can remove the thermal armor hardener, because we've right now in our T5 fit, the difference between this and the T6 is that we remove the thermal armor hardener and we replace it with another DPS module. And then we also have more implants that are tank related, so we're sort of buffing our existing tank. So I'm thinking if we replace this Imperial Navy with an A-type, we might have enough tank to be able to ditch this, and then we have significantly more DPS. Look at the DPS here. 944 DPS, it's crazy. So we get some really good DPS numbers, and that will in turn make it so that we can complete more T5 sites quicker and then more ISK power. It's really good to upgrade your DPS when you're doing Abyss runs if you can, but there's always a certain point where you're not able to increase DPS. You need to get more tank, and that's what we've been focusing here. We've been focusing on tank to be able to just get by. We had a pretty minimal build in the beginning. We had, I believe, even might have had just multi-spectrums at the beginning of the T5. I forgot now. It's quite a bit of time ago since we started the T5. But it wasn't as bling as we've got now with the A-types and everything. These Asclepians we've got here, still missing a bit on the set. But we've got those nice DPS implants there, great. Okay, last wreck is in 42 million. Great. That's some dank ISK. Oh, what kind of rune do we have here? Karybdis. Oh, I can't be bothered to have this Karybdis. They always take such a long time to do. Dissipators, Illuminators, these ones we want to destroy because they're going to make us a lot bigger of a target. Send our drone soon to these guys. We can just hit them a bit with the Scorch and the long range. Come on now. Lock out, please. Oh, we've even got the sensor dampeners as well. That's unfortunate. Come on now. Let's go and get the extraction node. Great. Let's get the conflagration. No Webifiers. That's good. I hope we don't take overwhelming DPS from Karybdis Tyrannus, but usually the DPS is not an issue in this fit. I'm thinking about maybe the times I'm using Gilas. This Zealot has so much tank. Oh, look at that damage we're taking. It's a lot of damage. Come on, drone, survive, survive, you can do it. Oh, we need to get a slight angle here.
A module has run out of charges.
Why is the module out of charges? Come on now. Let's go slightly past the Oh, recall those drones. They're taking so much damage. We'll go a little slightly past the origin conduit so the MTU can be placed between Karybdis and the gate. Save a bit of time. The more sites you run an hour, the more ISK power. That's the name of the game. Good. I just use my conflag as much as I can on these sleeper cruisers that are hovering around me to maximize the amount of time I'm using conflag. The more time we use conflag effectively, the more utilization of our potential DPS we're using. The more efficient we are, so to say. Okay, let's approach the Karybdis now. Launch for self. Even though we had all those neuters, the Zealot does not care. They just go straight through. Great. Now I have the drones assist a little bit with Karybdis over here. Ooh, look at that wrecking shot. 1.2k DPS. Or damage, not DPS. So all cruisers are destroyed soon. Oh, we got another wrecking shot. This guy's going crazy on us. Be a bit careful here. Has he got some tracking palm or something? Let's go in, let's go in. Karybdis is stopped near the wall. There we go, and use that web. Maximum DPS now. The drone's wrecking them. Come on now, Zealot. Wreck this guy. Karybdis, wreck him. We had quite a lot of slow waves. 16 minutes is alright time considering that we had a lot of slow waves. Okay, let's go back to the MTU now. We don't need to stay here for such a long time. We can always do a Scorch on the way back. Great, okay. That's it for this episode of the T0 to T6 Abyss series. Let's see what we get in the loot here. So far, sitting on 55 million ISK. We could get something even better, we'll see here. Let's go towards the MTU. I was approaching the origin conduit. That's not what we want. So open this up. Okay, 16 million, so it's nothing crazy. But thank you for watching this T0 to T6 Abyss series. Hope you guys enjoyed. We had a nice time here considering we had slow waves. I was happy about that. If you did enjoy the video, learn something new, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.